Hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Now, today I want to break down into social media. It's a self-improvement channel. You knew this video was coming. So let's talk about it. First of all, before the person who thinks they're smart in the comments or whatever, just gonna say in general, just gonna say, well, you're technically using a social media and then your TikTok, your Instagram, you're posting on that.
Boy, if you don't...
And look, I'm using those platforms as a producer. What those could bring me is income down the line, whether it's a few months or a few years from now. I'm using that as an asset. What most people, but 99% of people use Instagram for is to be a consumer. And I do not care if they try for a little bit, I'll put 2 posts and maybe if I don't make anything off of it or I'm not getting recognition, I'm gonna give up. That does not make you a producer.
Damn!
Us who produce on social media are the ones who have a consistent upload basis, a consistent upload schedule rather, to make sure we can reach out and give content for people for our own benefit. So yes, I'm openly admitting that some of this is for money. I do want to make a living off this, of course. I want to get to that point where I have enough money so I can just solely focus on getting people into self-improvement. We got that out the way. The difference between a producer and a consumer. So if you're a producer on these, yes, use them. But if you're one of those that are a consumer, either turn into a producer, or if you don't want anything to do with social media, in terms of producing, making income, whatever, get off. I see no reason why to. I just don't. Social media messes up your mind. You know this already if you're a guy or a girl, whatever. You go on, and then you see down your explore page, you see someone really fit, really big, and he's like, oh, I want to be like that so much, I'm never going to be like that, I gotta, whatever. And you could use this as motivation, like, oh, I was about to miss my workout, I just saw this guy, look how big he is, I want to be like that, I'm going to go. 5% of the time it's going to be like that. 95, you're going to be depressed, sad, doubting yourself. Is the gym even worth it for me? Whatever it is, right? The same thing goes for women. Also, just scrolling down, doing nothing, obviously, that in itself is bad. On self-improvement, and just in general, it's just horrible to waste time, especially in that manner. I mean, you're not getting anything out of it, really, so what is the point? It messes up your mind so much. And you can talk about it, like I've already said that little example in the beginning of the video, you can talk about it, people are gonna go hard. They're gonna defend the apps with their life.
No.
Because that's all, at the end of the day, that's all their miserable lives have for them. It's just, I know, you don't want me to say that, it's just a bad thing to say, but it's the truth, and the truth hurts. Look, as a producer, we abuse the system. The system right now is we have a bunch of depressed teenagers, a bunch of depressed people scrolling their life away. So yeah, maybe they could see our content, and if you're a gamer, like you do like gaming content or whatever, maybe it's not gonna help them. It's kind of, this sounds like I'm self-promoting, right? But if you're like someone like me, just like self-improvement, it could help them, right? And that's my goal at the end. But at the stage now, it is more so getting people, taking advantage of these people who are just scrolling their life away, to bring them to my site, to bring them to my content. And I'm not afraid to admit it. It's the truth. And all of these creators think the same way. They don't want to admit it, but they think the exact same way. They want to get you on there, they want to make money off of you, and that's how they get their attention, that's how they get their traction, that's how they get everything for your account. Now, I'm not a serious producer, right? Like, of course I take it seriously, but I'm not there. You can't really look at me as like, oh, look at this guy, verified millionaire. I'm not there yet, of course not. But I'm still a producer. Am I a high-level producer? No, the time will come where I will, right? I'm saying these things right now as if I'm, a mega millionaire. But at the end of the day, this is how most of us think as producers. And just all now a different topic from being producer and consumer. The negative news on there, how everything's just there and it kind of consumes you. And you think most of the stuff they say affects you. Like they put it on the news, news can usually be on these social media apps, right? And news can usually be on the social media apps, particularly like Twitter. You would see Twitter, sometimes TikTok. I remember the Ukraine-Russia thing, TikTok was popping for that. Instagram as well. You could, a lot of news exposure like that. But yeah, TikTok and Twitter would be the 2 big ones for sure. And they make you think, yes, there's stuff's going on in the world, but they make you think this is the only stuff in the world that's going on. They make you focus on the negative. But then you step outside, there's nothing going on outside. People aren't shooting each other. People aren't hurting each other. Not everyone's so sad and depressed. It's a normal world. They just want to make you think it's not. Now, I've even hearing about this thing, like robots. It's not like a popping thing right now. It's not like a big thing. But it's going around, right? People talk about robots, Elon Musk, that same category. A lot of people say, I don't know if you heard this before, like, oh, the true end of us is like when these robots are like so big, strong, intelligent, to the point where they are smarter than us and they can just take over us. That time's now. Social media is destroying us. It's the robot destroying us within. And you've seen it. Why are male suicides at the highest point ever in history? We live in such a depressing world. Everything, the whole perspective that it is like this depressing. The news, right? Everything. All from social media in general. They're destroying you. They're destroying you mentally. And it shows. And they don't want nobody to speak up against it. It's free speech until it's, against their platform. They're smart. They know what they're doing. Exactly. It's not a good thing they're doing at all. Like I said, they already are that dangerous, intelligent robot. And maybe it's not like a big thing that people thought, like, maybe those, it's like a crazy robot movie that like they're like smarter than humans, like destroy everyone and they take over the world. It's not going to be like that. What they're doing right now, it's not like that. It's slowly, it's slowly making everybody worse, slowly killing off everybody mentally. Now, I could say this 1,000 times, it's a self-improvement channel, but without mental health, we are really basically nothing. That's exactly what social media is trying to implement into the system here. They want us to lower our sense of mental health, to make us weaker, to make us more miserable. It's working. So either you take advantage of this whole thing going around right now where people are just incredibly on this, like all these platforms, and become a producer yourself. Don't even rush yourself into it, kind of like just learn how you can, or you get off of it. It's either be a producer or get off of it. Trust me when I say this, your life will be so much better. Even, when this video goes up, I'll have Snapchat deleted by then, and I'll just tell you how much better how much better my life has really become because of it. Of course, the rest I used to produce. Please just be more aware of what the higher up really wants from you. They're not doing anything for your favor. At the end of the day, they all want to manipulate you, and it's working better than ever right now. Listen, I hope you have a great day. I hope you take this video and you actually kind of apply some of these things I told you, and I hope you have a great day.